Could Sara Lee have stayed a bit longer? At the time, we were beginning to enjoy her new videos of gyms and workouts, and death chose to snatch her painfully. So let's see more about the WWE wrestling champ Sara Lee, who died at 30. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, Celebrity Talks, for more updates about celebrities across the world, and turn on the bell to get notified each time we post a new video. Sara Lee was just so young before her death. Could she have been sick or something? I mean, what exactly could have been the cause of her death? Sara's presence throughout the WWE was just everything you always wanted to watch. She's really tough with great determination. Watching her grappling and countering her opponents was just so entertaining. Before the last and final season of the reality TV show Tough Enough, Sara Lee wasn't really known. But after that show, where inspiring men and women competed for a $250,000 WWE deal that would run through a year, she became famous. Sara Lee was one of the two winners in the 2016 season, allowing her to wrestle for the network in a year contract that runs from September 2015 to September 2016. In one of her audition tapes she made on Tough Enough that she did back in 2015, the wrestler spoke boldly about her toughness. She said in the video, "WWE, all the girls are missing one thing that I've got, and that's strength. Where are the strong girls at?" And put it, she's simply tough and strong to have come out of that show as a champion. However, she has her critics, but they never slowed her down in putting on her best performance. There are always people wanting to criticize, but just how you deal with their criticism is what makes the difference. After her win at the 2016 season of the Tough Enough TV reality show, Lee spoke about her worst critics and what they said of her. She said, "You just gotta put it aside. It fueled me more and more to come out here and put on a good show to show them all wrong." Could it be true that tough women prefer much tougher guys? It seems to have played out in Sara's marriage. She was married to a former WWE star, Corey Weston, with a performing name Weston Blake, and they both had 3 beautiful children. Her husband was also a former NXT Tag Team Champion alongside Buddy Murphy. Now, only 24 hours before her death, she wrote on her Instagram about being back to the gym for the first time since having sinusitis. She wrote, "I'm celebrating finally being healthy enough to go to the gym 2 days in a row. The first sinus infection of my life wrecked me." Before joining season 6 of Tough Enough, Sara excelled in her powerlifting career, which prepared her for the toughness of the reality TV show. And seeing her coming back to gym activities for a long time after that show was just amazing to watch. From her Instagram post, she looks much better and thrives strongly. So what could have resulted in her death? Was she having some form of a disease that was never revealed to the public? Make sure you watch until the end to find out, and if you're enjoying this video, hit the thumbs up to like. According to the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office, American television personality and former WWE wrestler Sara Lee has been confirmed dead. Sara's mother confirmed the news of her death on a Facebook post, saying, "It is with a heavy heart that we share the news that our Sara Weston has gone to be with Jesus. We are all in shock and arrangements are not complete. We ask that you respectfully let our family mourn." The WWE company shared a statement about its star Sara Lee's death on Twitter and wrote, "WWE is saddened to learn of the passing of Sara Lee. As a former Tough Enough winner, Lee served as an inspiration to many in the sport and entertainment world. We offer our heartfelt condolences to our family, friends, and fans." In an interview with Wrestle Talk, the widower, Wesley, recounted how he met his wife, Sara Lee. "We met at the Performance Center. When Tough Enough was coming out, I went to a friend's apartment and we watched it. I will never forget when they announced the 11 Tough Enough people. When Sara came across the screen, I said to the guys, 'I don't know what it is, but I think she's the most beautiful woman I've ever laid my eyes on.' It was crazy. This was before the show was even a thing. Just by fate, she ends up winning it. I was super proud of her. It shows through the camera when you're that beautiful inside and out. I think that was what helped her win. We started talking at the NXT Combine. We were doing some weight room testing. We did that rower, and I did so much that I threw up. I was in the weight room heading over to a trash can as the girls were about to start. Great first impression. She was so sweet that later on that night, she messaged me on Twitter saying, 'Hey, I hope you feel better.' And from there, it just took off." They got married in 2017 and it would be their anniversary by December before the news of her death was published. Following the news about her death, the WWE star Bull James set up a GoFundMe page to raise funds to support the family and Sara's funeral. Bull James wrote on the page, "Pick up the pieces during their time of need." We're all shocked and saddened by the sudden death of Tough Enough winner Sara Lee, the GoFundMe page read. The wrestling community has always been one to come together in the wake of a tragedy, and this is no different. Every penny raised from this will go directly to Corey and the kids. He thanked the donors and described Sara as one of the good ones. The GoFundMe setup for the family aimed to raise $20,000, but a few hours after her death was publicized, over $70,000 was already realized. So what could have caused her death? Did the sinus infection get worse that could have caused her death? From all the information available, there is no official reason given about the cause of Sara's death. But there are speculations that it could have been caused by a sinus infection, which she was recovering from. Still, she was strong enough to hit the gym a couple of times before her final post on Instagram. Still, nothing much of her death was revealed by her family. After the news of her death on October 6, fans and friends kept pouring out their hearts. Among those paying tribute to Lee was her friend and colleague at the WWE, Nikki ASH, who said, "You were so good in so many ways. You loved your family and friends so much. You were so giving, warm, and selfless. You made me giggle. No matter how long we went without seeing each other, we would always pick up right where we left. I love you." Another one came from yet another WWE star, Kayla Braxton. She began by sharing a link to the GoFundMe that was set up for the late Sara's family and wrote, "Heartbreaking." Again, she said in the post, "What a beautiful person we lost." And leaving behind 3 small children and a husband who always expresses how madly in love he was with her. "I'm sorry, just heartbreaking." Lee's sister-in-law, Courtney White, also mourned her death. "I usually know what to say, but I don't." She wrote in part, "My heart breaks for these 3 babies as they grow up and miss out on so much their mama should be here for. I've spent the last 24 hours wondering how this can be happening. How can this actually be real? I look at their children and I know that our families will make it through this. For them, and because of them." Sara Lee was so loved that even those who had never met her paid their tribute too. A fan named Brandy tweeted, "I never met Sara Lee, but she always seemed to have a beautiful energy. My heart goes out to her family and friends. It just doesn't make sense sometimes." Let us know your thoughts about Sara Lee's death in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for more updates about celebrities, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up to like it. Also, don't forget to turn on the bell to notify you each time we post a new video. You can also check out our other exciting videos just in case you missed it. Thanks for watching and see you in the